Mary checking in for Fitlates at 12 p.m. We're all set.
Thank you, every class.
Thank you. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Mary. I'm teaching Fitlates. All you're gonna need for this class is a mat And we're not gonna need shoes or socks or anything, so you can just stay barefoot. All right, let's fix this setup here. Alrighty. All right, so we're gonna start on the mat. If you have any injuries or anything, I'm gonna be doing different modifications, especially for your lower back and your hips and stuff like that. So just don't do any moves that you feel like are uncomfortable for you. And I'll be providing some modifications. So we'll just start here on our backs, focusing in on our breath and breathing. Deepening your breath. I'm placing one hand on my heart, one hand on my stomach. Inhaling, I'm filling up with air, and then exhale, I'm releasing. There's gonna be a slight curve in your back here, and that's totally fine. And breathing. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring your right knee in toward your chest, stretching out that back, your hip flexors, and continue breathing here. Inhale and exhale. And then bringing your knee right above your hip here, leg makes a 90-degree. We're gonna pull our leg to the left side, extending your right arm, turning your head towards the right side, and breathing. Deepening your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Knee comes back in towards center. Extending your right leg, hugging your left knee in. Opening up here. Breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and bring your knee right above your hip and then pull your left leg to the right side. Extend your left arm, turn towards the left side. Just opening up here. Inhale and exhale. Bring your knee back in towards center. Extend both of your legs long, pointing your toes. And then extending your arms long here, reaching in both directions. Inhale, exhale, arms come forward, engaging your muscles here, and then leaning forward here, feeling a stretch, straightening out that back, arms come forward, and then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. So in control. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, coming up, engaging your core, straightening out, and then coming forward. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale, rolling down, nice and slow. Just taking these at your own pace, using your breath. And it's okay if your core is still getting stronger here. You can use your hands to pull yourself up as you come up. And then you can use your arms to slowly lower back down. Breathing here, just moving back and forth. Nice and controlled. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, coming up. All right. Let's take 4 more here. Or 4. 3. 2. And 1 more. Coming all the way forward, pointing and flexing your feet. Feeling a nice stretch here. And when you're ready, coming around and then coming up into a tabletop position. So your back makes kind of a tabletop here. There's a slight curve in your back though, that's totally fine. And then checking your form here, making sure your knees are underneath your hips, your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And just swaying back and forth here, stretching out that lower back. Okay, we're gonna stretch out our spine. So taking an inhale, you're dropping your belly, lifting through your chest, and then pointing your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're gonna start rounding up the spine, starting from that lower back, and then low, gradually lifting that upper back and dropping your head. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting through your chest. Exhale, rounding out your spine. Okay, coming back to a neutral spine here. We're gonna warm up the core a little bit more. So you're extending your right arm and your left leg long. Pointing through your fingertips, pointing through your toes, and holding. Breathing, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Reaching, nice and long. Taking 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale. Lowering back down, swaying those hips from side to side. Go ahead and extend that left arm and your right leg, nice and long, pointing, reaching, and using your breath. Taking 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Alrighty, we're going to extend our legs out long into a plank position. So in your plank, you want to keep your back flat so you're not curving too much here. Your shoulders are right underneath. Your wrists are right underneath your shoulders, your butt is low, and you're just engaging your core here. Feel free to come onto your knees. If you're on your knees, keeping that back flat, engaging that core. And if you have any pain in your wrists, feel free to come on to your elbows. And we're just holding here, breathing. Alrighty, we're gonna bring our right foot up towards our right hand, taking an inhale, exhale, opening up. So you're gonna feel this in your hip flexors. You'll feel the space right by those hips, really starting to open up here. And then we're gonna lift our right arm up towards the ceiling, pointing through your fingertips, opening up your chest, and breathing. And when you're ready, lowering that right arm, bringing your right leg or your right foot back to meet your left foot, and coming back into that plank. And once again, you can come onto your knees if you need. And breathing. All right, go ahead and bring your left foot up towards your left hand, opening up here into your lunge. And breathing here. And when you're ready, extending that left arm up towards the ceiling, lifting through your chest. Nice and long here. And when you're ready, lowering that arm, bringing your left foot to meet your right foot, and coming into that plank and breathing. When you're thinking, or when you're in this position, you can think about bringing or tucking your heart into your spine. So you can really think about physically connecting that mental aspect, that emotional aspect with the physical here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering your knees, sending your hips back, and then reaching your arms forward. You can spread your knees wider here, whatever feels comfortable. And breathing. I'm swaying my hips from side to side here. Feeling this in my lower back. And when you're ready, taking an inhale, exhale, coming all the way up and coming on to your back. Same position we started the class with. Taking an inhale, bringing both of your knees in toward your chest. And then lifting through your chest here. Shoulders come up off the mat. Engaging your core. Taking an inhale, exhale, extending your legs long, extending your arms long behind you. Holding, inhale, circling it back in. Exhale, extending. Inhale, coming back. Using your breath. Moving back and forth here. Inhale and exhale. Taking 4 more for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reaching long, holding, and circling it back in, lowering your head. All right, keeping those knees hugged in toward the chest. We're just rocking back and forth here, rolling out that lower back. Breathing. And then grabbing the back of your feet and just releasing any tension in this pose. This is our baby pose. Opening up your hips here. Breathing. And when you're ready, feet come together. And you can lower your legs back down. All right, we're gonna extend one leg long here. One knee will come in toward the chest. We're engaging that core, lifting the chest up, shoulders up off the mat. And then that leg that's extended is just hovering above the mat. And we're switching sides. So just moving back and forth here, engaging your core, staying lifted. Even though you're using your arms, really focus on engaging your core, using your breath, pointing your toes, kicking that leg out, extending, and then pulling your knee in. Just moving back and forth. And breathing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that knee that you ended on in toward your chest, that extended leg hovering, staying lifted through that chest, engaging your core. We're going to place both of our hands behind our head, turn that opposite elbow toward the knee and hold. And switch, hold, switch, hold, switch, hold. Just moving back and forth here, using your breath. Inhale as you lower and you're switching sides. Exhale as you're holding. Try to bring that elbow close to that knee. And bring those shoulders up off the mat. All right, taking 4 more here for 4, 3, taking 2 more here, and 1, and lowering all the way down, extending your legs nice and long, extending your arms behind you and breathing. Focusing in on that breath. And when you're ready, coming onto your side, hips stacked up on top of each other, relaxing that upper body. We're going to work our glutes and our thighs. So we're going to start with our side leg raise. So you are flexing both of your feet here and then engaging that top leg. We're going to be working our glute and our thigh. So lifting that leg up and then lowering it. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. Exhale as you're holding. Inhale as you lower back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Using your breath. All right, for each 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding at the top and just pulsing, keeping that foot flexed for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending that knee. All right, I'm gonna make a fist with my top arm here. I'm just tapping out my glute, tapping out my thigh. I'm gonna get rid of any tension I'm feeling there. Alrighty, and then bending that top leg, just opening up here. All right, we're gonna work our inner thigh of that bottom leg, so pointing that bottom foot. We're lifting our leg up and then lowering back down. So as long as that leg comes up off the mat a little bit, that's all you need. Breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding, just pulsing, keeping that foot pointed. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down. Extending your legs here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. So that other leg will be on top. Hips stacked on top of each other. All right, flexing your feet, lifting and lowering. Breathing. So exhale as your leg comes up, and then inhale as you lower. And you can use that bottom foot to anchor your body. You can use that top arm also to keep you stable. Using your breath. All right, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding at the top and just pulsing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down. All right, I'm making a fist with that top arm. I'm just tapping it out here. And when you're ready, bending that top leg, opening up, breathing. All right, engaging your bottom leg, lifting and lower. Lift and lower. Breathing here. Keep moving back and forth. All right, taking 8 more here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying lifted, just pulsing. Breathing here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower all the way down, extending nice and long. Alrighty, coming on to your back. Finding your breath here. All right, go ahead and place your right ankle below your left knee and pull your left leg in toward your chest, stretching out your glute and your thigh. Breathing here. And one more breath. Go ahead and lower all the way down and then switch sides. Left ankle below your right knee. Pull your right leg in. And breathing. Taking an inhale. And exhale, lowering both of your legs, extending your legs long, extending your arms behind you, breathing. Inhale, reaching, exhale, arms come forward, engaging your core, coming up nice and slow. And then finding one more stretch. Okay, we're gonna come on to our stomach. So lowering down here. Go ahead and place your hands right underneath your shoulders, tucking your elbows in toward your ribs, extending those legs long. We're lifting up and then lowering back down. Using your breath, so inhale, exhale, lifting. Using your tricep muscles. Holding and slowly lowering. Alrighty, we're gonna take 4 more here. For 4. 3. 2. And 1 more here. Holding at the top, engaging those triceps, and then slowly lowering back down. All right, go ahead and bring those legs up, pointing the toes, taking your knees as wide as the mat, and then your feet will come together here. We're gonna alternate lifting, but instead of using our triceps to lift our upper body, we're focusing on engaging our lower back. So you're lifting through that upper body, and you're gonna engage your glutes here. Those legs are gonna come up and then lower. So just rocking back and forth here. Breathing. Moving back and forth. Alrighty, taking 4 more here for 4, 3, 2, and 1 more here. Go ahead and extend those legs long, extending those arms, and relaxing your body. All right, we're going to use one more exercise to work our lower back as well as our glutes. So this is the Superman. So we're taking an inhale here. Exhale, arms and legs come up off the mat. And then we're slowly lowering back down. All right, inhale. Exhale, lift. Reaching through your fingertips, reaching through your toes. Full body stretch here. Inhale, exhale. Taking 4 more here for 4. 3, 2, and 1 more here, lifting. And go ahead and lower all the way down, hands underneath your shoulders, elbows tucked in, lifting up, and then sending your hips back, taking your knees wide and coming into a child's pose. And you can sway back and forth here through your hips if that feels good. Taking an inhale, exhale, bringing your arms to the right side, stretching out the left side of your body. Inhale, arms come back to center. Inhale, exhale, coming to the other side. Deep stretch here. Inhale, back to center, coming up into a tabletop, rolling those shoulders, stretching out the spine here. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting through the chest. Exhale, rounding out the spine, rolling out your neck. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding out the spine. All right, from here, we're going to stretch out our arms a little bit in our chest. So you're going to stay in this position, but taking that left arm and lowering down, just leaning into the stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, switching sides, dropping the other arm, opening up. And coming back up. Coming onto your toes here, sending your hips into your heels, and then lifting your knees up off the mat, coming into a downward dog, rocking your heels back and forth. Moving back and forth here. Pressing your left heel into the mat, lifting your right leg up towards the ceiling, nice and long. Exhale, knee comes in toward the chest. Think about tucking your heart into your spine. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, knee comes in. One more time, lift and lower. Go ahead and lower that front leg, extend your back leg, and then come forward. Opening up. And wrapping that back leg round to the front, coming into a seated position, straightening out your back. And then when you're ready, coming back into a tabletop position, coming onto your toes, sending your hips back, and coming up into downward dog. Go ahead and press your right heel into the mat, lifting your left leg up towards the ceiling, pointing for your toes. Exhale, knee comes in toward chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee comes in. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and lower your front leg, extend that back leg, and then come forward. When you're ready, wrapping that back leg around the front, straightening out your back. Taking an inhale, arms come up. Exhale, turning towards the right side, looking past your right shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, lifting. And inhale, exhale, turn toward one side, looking past that left shoulder. And coming back to center. All right, we'll come onto our back, ending the class the way that we started, focusing in on your breath, extending your legs long here, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Slight curve in your back, just releasing your weight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just focusing on your breath here. Two more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and extend your legs long, pointing through your toes. Inhale, reach your arms back. Reaching, exhale, arms come forward. And then coming into a seated position, we'll take two last breaths together. Taking an inhale, reaching long. Exhale, arms come down. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, hands come together into your heart. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mary. I teach in-person Fitlates Saturday at 11:30, but I teach also a Zoom class Sundays at 4 p.m., Tuesdays 12 p.m. But all of my Zoom classes will end up on YouTube also, so you can find them there. Thank you so much.